Crusader Kings is full of legends. Rulers of shaped history, for better or worse. Today we're starting a new series. PS5. This isn't me doing the script, by the way. This is me just. What if I did the script? Hey guys, I'm a bit nervous. I'm gonna do Crusader Kings content. Crusader Kings 3 is full of legends, rulers who have shaped history, for better or for worse. And today, we're starting a new series where I play as 5 of those rulers, each representing a different lifestyle. First up, Murchad MacBrien. He's got the diplomacy to unite the divided Ireland, the ambition to forge a great kingdom, and the potential to go even further beyond. In this video, I'll show you how to use the true power of diplomacy to massively grow your realm with the power of the pen, not the sword. Let's get started. Alright, here we are on the lovely island of Ireland, and we're playing as, well, as you saw in the intro, Petty King Murchad MacDonshad, the true Shad of Ireland. His grandpa, as stated, was the High King of Ireland, literally ruling over all of these Irishmen. But currently, we only rule Munster. We're gonna change that though. So the first thing we want to do is to go into our lifestyle and reset our perks, because we're currently all the way in family hierarchy. This one is pretty good if you like playing with your family. And I'm not talking about the Habsburgian way. But the one I really want to go for is August. This tree is all about getting diplomacy, but also the approval of other lords. Like with the true ruler perk, that increases your offer vassalization acceptance by 20. So we're gonna reset them and take some pretty big stress debuffs. We'll pick foreign affairs for that extra diplomacy, because for every one skill of diplomacy, you get, I think, like 2 or 3 opinion with every ruler. It's pretty damn strong. Then we want to go all the way down to true ruler. But that's where we're gonna stop, because we need thoughtful. That gives way more opinion from sending gold. We're basically gonna be buying vassals. It's incredibly powerful. Defensive negotiations gives us plus 15 for independent rulers, that's also very strong, while ducal conquest is going to reduce the cost to form titans. Very powerful stuff. Now, we want to rush over to diplomat, which is the capstone lifestyle trait that will give us plus 20 independent ruler opinion. That is incredibly strong for what we're about to do. We're also unmarried, and we can actually have 4 spouses, as we are insular Irish. I once misread this as incel Irish, and yeah, no, that went wrong. Now, our main wife should be someone that has really high diplomacy skill, because she can help us become even more diplomatic. So I'll go with Alexia, the transcriber. This woman is very compassionate, but also a bit of a mystic. Very good. Once the marriage has gone through, we're going to get some secondary spouses. Now here comes the problem. We had a bunch more options for great spouses and wonderful alliances, but they're not willing to have their kid or daughter be the second in line. It's only the people that are insular or otherwise acceptable to polygamy that are gonna say yes. And since there's no Mormons existing yet, yeah, we're gonna have to do with just one wife. But that puts our diplomacy up to 30, and that lets us do some pretty wonderful things, like vassalizing 3 of our neighbors before the game has even started. Oh, this is my cousin! You see how he's not exactly willing to join up because we're not his rightful liege? We'll simply start swaying him because we have ridiculously high diplomacy. This is gonna be super easy. Now we could have this man join simply by lowering the feudal obligations, but that's just gonna mean that I start with a weak realm with 0 proper vassals, and I'm not about that. So we'll have Desmond join, and already we're owning a big part of the island. Now the second part of this strategy is actually about boosting your legitimacy as high as possible, because the higher your legitimacy is, the more vassalization acceptance you get. So we're going to our court here, and we'll have our half-brother start acting as a tutor to boost my lifestyle learning experience. Our seneschal also boosts our legitimacy every month. And because we picked up the ducal conquest perk, we can actually declare war right away. So how vassalization works is that they have to be a title underneath you. So for example, the Petty King or Duke of Connacht, he's not gonna be able to join me. So, we'll take the gold we have, raise a regiment of 200 heavy infantry, and let the game roll. Alright, our cousin was swayed, and hopefully, yeah, that's right, he's willing to join with normal feudal obligations. Welcome, cousin. The county of Athlon is now under our control, and we'll start swaying the Earl of Domnall instead. Though remember, when you pick up new vassals, you need to appoint them to positions, because part of the calculation if someone wants to join as a vassal or not is how much our powerful vassals like us. Basically, you wouldn't take a job if you knew that the employees were being treated horribly by their boss. Or maybe you would, I don't know. In this economy, you take whatever job you can get. And because we're now more respected, Earl Domnall is more than willing to join up. Very good. But what's not good is that we're being raided by Asterland. It's the goddamn Jarl Islefur of Island. We'll have Earl Domhnall MacGilla Patriarch. Gilla Patriarch has to be the coolest name ever. Holy moly, get in there and beat off these raiders. But what's this? Earl Aid II Magart of Brefne has come to visit me. My wife Alexia. Alexia, order 15,000 Hasting figurines. She asked if I need some help with the final touches on the celebration. I guess we're hosting this guy. Your wife is a fine woman, Earl Aid says. Hey, listen, those are fighting words, ya big cunt. Get off my castle before I drown you. You want private audience with Lady Alexia? Use a simple dinner in my chambers. I mean, she is a compassionate woman, but I want her to show compassion to me, not him. I'll allow it, but I'll listen in. As the lewd suggestion passes Earl Aid's lips, I'm not sure whether I'm furious about his utter lack of decency or impressed by his goal, seducing my wife under my very roof. Oh no, Crusader Kings 3. Oh, no, I don't want to get cocked. Is there room for 3 in that bed? Oh no. They're absolutely horrified. That's it. I'm gonna murder him. That's it. If I'm that hospitable that I'm willing to share my house and my wife, I'm gonna take your life. It's a simple Irish tradition. You say no to the threesome and oh god, you're going straight up. Now, if we are to go to war against this petty king to get to the cocker Earl Aid, well, we're gonna have to take into consideration the 3 important steps of Irish warfare. As it's said in the scripture, written long ago by the finest of war scholars of Ireland, there are 3 steps to fighting a war on this beautiful Emerald Isle. Step 1, guerrilla warfare. Step 2, having more cousins capable of bashing heads in than they have cousins capable of defending their heads. And step 3, know where your enemy parks his car. But in true Irish Catholic fashion, we're gonna talk to the Pope to make sure this problem goes away. And see about sharpening our fighting skills by going to war with my brother, who happens to be an Irish Catholic, not insular. Wrong religion, buddy. Hand over your title. Raise the lads. The Irish are going to war. Luckily, we did bring some siege engines, so this siege will go very quickly. While I see how the enemy completely panics. And while he's doing the Irish war dance of retreating back and forth between a hill and a church, I have taken the Earldom of Leinster. This impressive show of force was enough to get my nephew to agree to sign on to our great and glorious kingdom, at the cost of me having to accept the fact that he's the Catholic and I'm insular. That's fine by me. That means we're also now touching tips with Earl Domhnall. That also puts us at neighbor with Earl Uldag of the Ulster Scots. Very, very cool. He also joins. And that leaves the last Earl standing, Earl Aid VI of That's the actual Irish way of pronouncing it, especially after a few shots of whiskey. My impressive pronunciation skills gets this wannabe Viking to join me. And so we rule all of Ireland, except Connacht. Now let's secure a big and mighty alliance in the form of Cecilia de Normandie. This will get the Norman on our side. But I think, oh yeah, it seems that King Harold Godwin saw this sort of beating them back. If only for a little bit. But Duke William is actually pretty damn sick. He might not make it through. We now have another diplomacy lifestyle point. We'll put it in Accomplished Forger. This lets us fabricate claims on counties. We can also buy artifact claims, but most importantly, we can host a bloody wedding. That's gonna be happening very soon. But I think the best way to get a claim right now is to use the Pope. So we'll go visit him in the beautiful Vatican. And that gave us a nice bit of piety, as well as some legitimacy. That legitimacy is wonderful to have, because it's enough to give us the diplomat perk. Very good. And now we made it back home to Ireland, just in time for the Pope to like us 100%. That's almost enough for us to get a wonderful claim on the rest of Connacht. Oh, come on, man. Come on, use a little bit more. He's a sinner, goddammit. A bad one at that. Tell you what, we'll have our priest fabricate a claim on mayo. Mayonnaise. Now, for us to be able to form the kingdom so that we can then vassalize the Jarl of Connacht, we're gonna have to create a duchy first. And we'll make the Duchy of Ulster. That's gonna give us a nice bit of prestige, as well as some more legitimacy. But what we really need now is gold. The Pope is willing to give us 111 of that, but that still leaves a bit more to be requested. But would you look at that? We can get an unpressed claim on all of the petty kingdom of Connacht for a sizable sum, but gold can be earned. This claim is current. We accept it, and we pick up the befriend perk. It is time to get my vassals to properly like me. Oh, come on! I could have just wasted a little bit and gotten a claim! Oh well. That gives me an idea. We could get some well-deserved vengeance on the English for, well, all the oppression that has happened and will happen. Now starts the great befriending. And while we do friends, we'll also do war. Pity King aid! One of your vassals tried to my wife. Now I will you. In a metaphorical sense. And to help me you, I'm calling in the goddamn English. That's right, I'm a bit of a traitor myself. Oh, look at that. Oh my god, dude, the English are very effective when it comes to this whole defeating the Irish thing. You must have some good practice. It's the only thing you'll hear that from me. And would you look at that? All of Ireland is once more united. Just like my grandfather held it. So do I. Now all I need is the paperwork that will officially make me the king. And alright, wait, what happened to the man that ruled here? Did you kill him for me? I could have sworn there was another man here. Title history. There he is. Wait, he fled to Hungary. What? You can't run away to use... What do you mean? I wanted to kill him. Bro saw the writing on the wall and fled to Hungary. He'd rather eat goulash soup and bread balls the rest of his life than to get hung by me. Alright, fair game. Tell you what, let's go up to limited crown authority. That way, I can revoke his lands as I technically hold a claim to it. Hey, come here, you Catholic Norwegian. Give me your title. It's mine. Thank you. And so, we are friends with this wonderful Murchad. And with the Pope giving me some nice money, and my steward giving me some additional taxes, we're looking well on the way to form the Kingdom of Ireland. All we need is a little bit more gold. And by having our steward also be our friend, that increases how well he produces taxes for us. Very nice. Look at this man, master of diplomacy. He will go from an enemy to a friend in no time. Oh, the scheme has failed, mostly because this man is hitting the griddy in his goddamn undershirt. And I'm not about that life. Uh-oh, it seems he's not just hitting the griddy for fun, as all throughout Ireland, the holy fire is spreading. It causes painful seizures, headaches, nausea, and diarrhea. It's like one of those American commercials. Consuming Burger King might lead to headaches, painful seizures, nausea, diarrhea, involuntary spasms that might look like you're dancing, and AIDS. Consult your doctor if Burger King is the right drug for you. Tell you what, we have gone and dilly-dallied for too long. It is time to dilly-the-dally, as they say. It is time we will become the High King of Ireland. The Irish court, let's go! I am the mighty King of Ireland. And my first ruling is that the earldom of Mayo shall be spread over a sandwich and given to the gods faithful. It's now a theocracy under Prince Bishop Cayley. Of course, you don't look like a Cayley. You look more like a Steve. We'll now go all out on our court, as we are a diplomatic one. And if we can get all the way to grandeur level 10, we can have 2 personal schemes going. That's double swaying, double befriending. On top of that, the diplomatic court increases vassalization acceptance, scaled by grandeur. So, we're about to pull off some wonderful tricks here. We'll start by making our steward a petty king. Because we're now a high king, that won't stop us from losing the title. That's good. Why stop here, having formed Ireland? That's basically child's play. I'm literally smurfing on Noob Island here. I did all of that in 10 years. We still have plenty of time to go. So, how about I take a crack at reclaiming Britannia? Now you might think, wow, Koifish, that's a big step up. And yeah, it would be, if it wasn't for the fact that we have some wonderful tools at our disposal. To begin with, we're gonna actually convert from insularism to be a pure Catholic. This saddens me something greatly, but we're gonna have to do it. Convert the faith. Glory to God! This will let us take Petty King Guthrutter, who is actually a long descendant to the glorious Ragnar Lothbrok. He still controls Suderøyar, but right now, I can get him to join me with the offer of low vassalization. That puts us a lot closer to Mormei Comgal of the glorious Carrick Kingdom. Calling it a kingdom, that's kinda goofy, isn't it? This will also let me request claims on other Catholics. Very good. Now we can't get claims on kings or emperors because we ourselves are a king. But the more our court grandeur rises, the more easily we'll have it to vassalize more and more rulers. English is very hard. We also get to pick up a dynasty legacy for the Dalgskais dynasty. We'll make the grand weddings cheaper. Now what we need is for these realms to start splintering. That way, I should be able to conquer them easily by just offering them to join me. And the best way to do that is to get someone that's pretty bad in charge. I can do that through murder. Though I feel like the conqueror himself might just die anyways. And just like that, he died. Bye-bye, conqueror. Hello, King Robert. He's looking to be dying very soon as well. That's good. We want to constantly get these people to die so that it splits faster and faster and faster. Now, we will start making friends across the pond. By befriending the most devious of torturers in all of Norman England, we'll have some great people to help us kill. Because diplomacy ain't just all about killing, it's part about killing. So that gives me a wonderful idea. But first, we are to declare war to take the earldom of Galvidel. But not before we drive out these raiders. Get the hell out of here, Norsemen! We've split our sieging force with our fighting force and we can take out this army. Sadly, we did not capture one of the men, but we can take over his siege. Basically, we replaced him at the ramparts of the siege camp. Now we'll take it from here, buddy. Now we'll take it from here, guys. Oh, but I didn't see what I walked into. Not good. But we still win? Very good. And we have so many friends across the border. Friends that we can then use to murder King Robert. Though the one that's most eager to join seems to be his own brother. Would you look at that, huh? My friends have come to aid me, including my cousin. You know what I said about having enough cousins to bash heads in being a big part of Irish war? Yeah, it's coming into effect here. Now siege his capital, pick up August, and see about sieging that holding. And smack his army about one more time. And just like that, we have won. And we've taken the earldom of Galvidel. This is great, because that's gonna put us bordering with the glorious Mormairten... Oh, I can't say this name. It's basically one of the Ivarings. He's more than willing to join up. Would you look at that? Ireland is spreading like a little green sludge. I like it. So don't tell the Irish I call them green sludges. It seems he's getting royally ramped up, including an Anglo-Saxon uprising. Now, if these people win, that would be wonderful. That means they're gonna split up something awfully. But what happened? Is it over? No, come on. Was it not his uprising? Oh, getting the title to Princess Avelina, a sickly newborn daughter. It's so devious. I feel dirty having done that, but it's bound to happen. Now I'm actually going to go for a bit of a pilgrimage and just pop over to Canterbury to get some well-needed extra piety. Off we go. But it seems King Robert Curthouse was eager to join Satan's company as he flagellated himself to death. Nice. He beat himself to death, so we didn't have to. Who says the Irish never did anything for the English? Now let's rug pull this woman's support by taking out Prince Richard IV. Once again, all these people on the inside proving to be very, very useful. And we'll start moving perk-wise towards Flatterer, as that makes befriending even faster. Something we should have been doing all this time. Hope, my boy! Let's become friends! You, me, the Holy See. Kent, it's been a great honor, and I now have enough piety to pull off what I wanted to do in the first place. To get a glorious claim on Powys. And so, we will go to war against this murdering kinslayer. And as we outnumber him something awfully, it's gonna be no match at all. Holy moly, there's more troops here than I thought it would be. And my court grandeur has gotten to 10. That means that we can actually start befriending 2 people at the same time. Nice! If only we could do the same with murder plots. Oh, it looks like our army has been completely defeated. That's not good. I'm gonna need some allies. Let's get the French in here. The French and the Irish have a long history together. And so does me and the Pope. Oh, and it's happening. That's really good. The Marquess Edwin Elfgarson has split out. It's a duchy title. If he wins this war and gets his liberty, then he's gonna become a free man. And he's more than willing to join me because I'm a very convincing Irishman. And here comes the French! The French are currently dying. Not good. Come on. Oh no. If he could just get a foothold here, and the French could come and assist me, but oh no. There's so many men. The Welsh. Well, would you look at that? It seems that the Welsh have defeated us. Not good. All right, we're trying to kill Prince Richard, but what? What happened to England? It just split. That's Perfect. That means all of these people are eligible as vassals. We must vassalize them. We must get to them quickly. How? How can I do it? How can I do it quick? Okay, calm, Koifish, calm. I need to get an inn. I need to not like a tavern, but like I need to have a border here. Somerset. Or William the Red. Oh, but he's ridiculously rich. East Anglia. That's gonna be my angle. Or Mercia. I could take the Hubert. And this time he's undefended. Do it quickly. Now enter seclusion. If I get the plague, I'm gonna die. Quickly, make friends with the English, for they are to become our subjects. We must be very convincing if this is to work. No! I'm being consumed! Esther, it's too late for caution. Cut away the consumption. It's a miracle! What did you do? We fight evil with evil, my lord. I put a little Frenchman inside of you. No, no, not in that way. Okay, cool. I'm no longer consuming. That's good. I can't believe it. Praise be to God. Now take over this poxed hellhole. Come on. Yes! The siege is won. Enforce demands. Now whip out these invaders. There's a new boy in town, and that boy is me. All right. The wars calm down. Now we just have to wait for these wars to be over, and then we can swoop in like a bird. Caw-caw! Caw! Tell you what, we'll lower to autonomous vassals. That will make them like me more. That will make it easier to convince other people to join me. Like this Gwyneth guy. We recently waged war, otherwise he would be more than happy to join. I have a good feeling about this. Is it possible? Yes! We'll have to settle with the low feudal obligations because it's already hard enough. This guy's ambitious. That's gonna be hard to convince, but all of Mercia is now Irish. Please join. Yes! They're joining! Diplomacy! Wales, come in here. It's gonna be a great time. You'll love it. You'll love it here. Normandy has peaced out. Can we get them? Oh my god, we can! We can get everyone! Somerset! Oh my god, Ireland! The great uniter! The diplomacy that wins over all! We own everything except for a bit. Oh my god, that is so big! There's only one thing that can be done. Create the Kingdom of England and save up enough money for the Empire of Britannia. And a lot of begging to the Pope later, and we now find ourselves with 559 gold. That's not enough, but I fear that I'm gonna die at any time now, even though I have all of these medical doctors. I can't seem to outlive death. What can I do? I'm Irish. I could start selling guineas. No. Is that even Irish? Wait, I can have a yard sale. Rough gemstone. Who wants it? A holy nail. I'm sure someone can build a house with that. A bison hide. Oh, 57 gold. We have enough. No, we need one more territory. Or we get a tiny little bit more legitimacy. And we're gonna rank up. And then I don't think we need as many territories. Do I risk it? Do I dare risk it? Don't die, Murchad. Don't die. Hold on, you Irish bastard. What can give us legitimacy? A funeral. Oh my god, look at all of these people that died. I guess we'll put my dim-witted cousin in the grave, and we sheep out on it, because I'm not gonna spend much money on this. I want it to be a small family event. Oh my god, no. He's in Lower Silesia. How did he get there? Here we go. Use the courtiers. I want this to be a small thing, so that it can start right away. Right. Quickly. Hey, bury him. There we go. Legitimacy. It's gone up. And that means, hopefully, yes, we can do it! Create the title, Empire of Britannia! Alba! Alba. There's 2 Albas. How many Albas can there be? Emperor Murchad MacDonshad, the biggest shad of all of Alba, of all of Britannia. Well, I guess that's the end of this one. We've done a lot. We've pushed through. What? France! What happened in France? It split! Get the French in here! The French! I can't believe it! It happened again! It's happening! The blob! Oh my god! Such a massive realm! And to believe it's all managed by Irishmen! Terrifying! A terrifying thought! It's a Guinnessocracy! Join, brothers! That's a big one! Look! What is my modifiers for vassalage? They must be massive! offer vassalage. Oh my god. Oh my god. I bet I could even get the Pope to join me. Oh, except the Pope died, so I guess we'll join each other in heaven. The Duke of Burgundy, the Duke of Vermandois. Glorious! I'll become the King of France! I'm the King of France! I am a true ruler! Wait, will that let me vassalize? Lombardy! No, come on. Can we get Pisa too? It's a Pisa cake. Nah, I can't do that. It's too much. Oh my god, Barcelona? How high? Can we get much higher? So, yes, we can. But damn, we are almost able to vassalize kings. Muslims? No, that's where we draw the line. The Muslims do not want to be vassalized. Oh, and I get a gift. Thanks, man, thanks. But alas, I am on death's door. That is fine. We have done enough. I must go to heaven to brag to my grandfather. You ruled Ireland? I rule the world. Ah! Long live the emperor. Ah! Long live the two emperors. Oh! And that, my friends, is where I'm gonna end this. And let's just say diplomacy can be ridiculously overpowered. And if you like this video, I'm sure you're gonna love this one on screen right now. It's recommended to you by me. So you can click it right now and you'll be right there in another wonderful Crusader Kings 3 video. Alright? Great. See you then. Bye.